All right. So we're in a communion. The question is, where in the heck are we?
Here it comes.
Okay. Now what? Yes, I'll save my game. Chapter 6 surely was the longest chapter of the game, right? Now, admittedly, I made it long, but I think it was worth it. Chapter 7. Yeah, no, I saw that coming. Yeah. Mom? Tried to reach you for weeks. Can you hear me? Okay, now we're blocking communion stuff again. I sent masks, medicine. Did you receive it? Mom, you need to be careful. No more going out. And just slowly crawl. Hello? Hello? We're fine. You don't worry so much. He's taking good care of me. I will. Take your supplements. It'll be over soon. Oh boy. Surely we're Watcher. This is Watcher immediately after killing the All-Mother, isn't it? That's got to be it. I can't travel forward yet.
Nowhere.
We're back to being Watcher.
It's really you. I'm so relieved to see you. I thought I was just gonna be left here to die.
You don't look good.
They tied me up. My knees hurt.
By the way, in the back there, that's got to be Observant Shell, right? Surely that's Observant Shell right there.
Oh, Watcher. You're...
You went to eat something quickly and you left it on the counter. Go get it. I'll take a sip of water. You got 30 seconds. Starting now. Good plan. Oh, you just now put it in the microwave? Now you tell. Anyway.
I'm so cold. It's freezing in here.
Where even are we is the question, right?
How did you know where to find me?
It's a long story. Has anyone else come?
I haven't seen a single person. Except your little pet. 24-hour surveillance.
She's just been staring at us this whole time? Jeez. You know, she does twitch. Maybe that's just her thing.
It must be dangerous.
Well, Watcher, you are.
Huh?
Sister, what you did.
So again, I still think that this is happening immediately following the stabbing of All-Mother, right?
I can explain everything.
What is there to explain, Watcher? What possible explanation might bring her back to us? What might balm the hemorrhaging wound?
There it is. Principal tricked me. I agree.
Nowhere. It's not what it looks like. I'm not the dangerous one here.
I can't talk about this. Not now.
Nowhere. Nowhere. Help me.
I'll be back. Try to stay alive, okay?
Mm-hmm. After All-Mother, that makes sense. Mom? Hello? Hello? Did you take the medicine? Happy Games touching about the protests, even if it's not main. Yeah, no, I do try to pay attention to news about Hong Kong politics and things like that from time to time because, Marissa and I did visit it last year. And it was interesting, yeah, to kind of see the sort of CCP posturing. That's the word I was looking for. There. It was even wild to see. I think I even have a picture of it, on the port that our cruise ship pulled up to. The mainland China flag was there was like a series of flags up on the port. And the CCP flag was above the Hong Kong flag. Like, very, very intentionally. That's good. No more going out. You should listen to them.
Iris,
Yes, she's with me. Want to talk with her? She can't talk right now. She's with Dad. They're busy. I said they're busy. You're worrying about nothing. I've kept her alive this long, haven't I? So this is a conversation, I presume, happening between Iris's mom and then probably her mom, right? I think this game is really going to try to dig upon, has been a continued kind of piece here of generational trauma, right? Mothers imparting trauma upon their daughters as they were also imparted upon by their mothers. I always have to bring up the past. We will be fine. You should worry about yourself, okay? Yeah, Iris's mom and grandmother. That's what I mean, yeah. Just do what they tell you to do. Always keep your phone close. Hello, did you hear me? Yeah, absolutely, Principal continued the cycle. You saw that on stage. You saw that absolute need for Principal's for Mother's warmth and acceptance from Principal, who had clearly had lost it long ago, right? I mean, she was losing it, man. Reminds me of Turning Red, sure. Turning Red, Everything Everywhere All at Once. We seem to be in kind of a 5-year span of stories of generational trauma coming to light. And it's healthy, it's good. It's just interesting that they number one, the sort of story is so responsive with audiences that it continues to be successful, and that we are now in an era, a generation of artists who feel comfortable enough to explore that, right?
It's a perpetual dance of grace, when to hold your tongue, when to look away. I tried to teach you. What has recklessness ever earned us?
I mean, Nora straight up told us there's no feeling worth getting incinerated over. That was directly from Nora herself, right?
If you came by just to tell me I told you so.
She's some straight up Aaron Burr here, isn't she?
All I'm saying is that it gives me no joy to see you like this.
Sure. So, what is it like out there?
And yeah, no, I mean, it's wild to think between Taiwan and Hong Kong. We met, I got a chance to visit both. There's a very real chance that in my lifetime, I will never see those as sovereign spaces. Like, if I ever have the pleasure of being able to revisit those, there's a real chance that I will not see them in the status they were in at the time. I went to Taiwan, yeah. I went to the, what is it, the Grand, the Grand Hotel there. It had some dim sum. When that was August of this past year. We also went to, essentially, it was like the tomb, it was like the, what was it called? The name escapes me, but it had the energy of the tomb of the unknown soldier kind of energy, right? Where there was this constant perpetual surveillance upon it by a well-decorated guard. Mother's curse, mother's, daughter's curse, daughters, and so the cycle repeats, sure.
Hysteria. Swarms day and night at the memorial site.
Oh, for sure, Zeamice. No doubt about it.
More and more shell suicides each day. They're about to set fire to your quarters.
Oh, cool.
I'm being wiped clean from history.
Oh, quite the opposite.
Oh, I'm being turned, I'm sure, into the heel of history.
You've made an unforgettable mess.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even you who has to clean it up.
I mean, I'd help if you untied me.
Watcher, is this what you wanted when you struck Mother down?
She lied to us, Noah, for so long.
I see.
Stay longer, the keeper said. It's already longer than before. Has an infinity for me, apparently.
Okay, we jumped all the way back to 2048 now. You're Taiwanese, Chinese, you have roots in both. Yeah, that was also an interesting thing, you know, when we took tours there with English-speaking, you know, tour guides, but they were obviously local. Each of them had kind of a different approach to it. The Hong Kong guide did not talk much about the about CCP, but the Taiwanese guy did talk a decent bit, especially with regards to, you know, like when we went to the tomb, dug into a lot of sort of like where people are at and their politics toward it. If people don't know what I'm talking about here, is these are two essentially city-states. They are small nations that were originally colonies that originally in China, then became colonies that were controlled by, I think both British colonies. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But eventually found their own independence through, you know, struggle and strife. Appreciate Automod. Can we remove that from the permitted terms? I mean, I think as long as it ends up with a suffix on there, cutting, I think we're fine. But yeah. But they're both colonies that, through their time of being colonies, like became their own sort of different cultures and identities, right? And so both of those states had their own sort of space, and a majority, I would say. I'm speaking probably over my skis here a little bit in terms of my knowledge of the case, but a sufficient number of people feel independence enough from mainland China that they don't want to be, you know, kind of pulled and annexed back into the main country. And so they've both maintained their special status to a certain extent. Taiwan and Taipei more so, I would say, than Hong Kong itself. But Hong Kong had, famously, and why we keep digging into this, numerous protests. But the biggest ones happened back in 2019, where I believe it was like a student uprising, right? Many of the students in Hong Kong rose up against a government that was starting to push less and less against the mainland, and allowing. There were a couple of laws, I think, pushing through, but also just like elections of new elected officials that were more sympathetic, if not outright, members of the CCP. That's happening a little more bloodlessly. Taiwan is essentially prepping for a fight, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not. It just won't be. And the U.S., for their part, is pretty pro Taiwan hanging out on its own. I think they have at least spoken out against Hong Kong being brought into the tide, but I don't know how much of a stake they have in it. But yeah, Chinese Taipei, yeah. They did that at the Olympics, right? Anyway, back to it. But I bring those up because they are actually very important to the fabric of this story, where a lot of the feelings, and emotions and like foundation for this story comes from. Truly, is any fight pretty? No, absolutely not. But this is a story, of like a very small nation that might be putting a lot on the line to try to defend themselves against a very large power.
Burning sensation pulls on my scalp. Don't go yet. So I stay. Don't be late next time, the keeper said. I count each of the sisters on my hand. A reminder, they're amused when I puke a bit in my mouth. Don't be late, they say. Or else.
Interesting. The keepers are not the keepers are the occupants, right? That's definitely what the occupants, or that's just another name for the occupants. And so maybe Iris was really trying to keep them away from the clones. Maybe that was her game, is that by continuing to appease them, she kind of kept them safe in their own way.
Oh, hello. It's you, Queen of the Oceans.
Hello, Watcher.
Sorry, you just didn't fit in a backpack.
I cannot provide you absolution.
No, I wasn't really expecting it out of you, Whale, but I appreciate you offering.
Fine, whatever.
Where's your flying friend?
Shut up.
Yeah, I kind of did that to myself. No, I mean, I think it's a method of survival, Ziamice. I get it. Dad doesn't talk, but Mother has something to say.
I can't believe it.
You're back so fast.
It's over. They shut the place down.
You sure?
Even from blocks away, I could hear the crying and screaming from inside. But I got lots. Antibiotics, medic supplies.
You broke inside?
I was cautious.
Clara, you could have been exposed.
I know. I'm not stupid, okay? Always worrying. Don't you have anything else to do?
Not really.
Remember how they said every student at the dance fell sick?
So they've been holding up in their apartment since since Iris was taken away.
Everyone except for Iris?
Yes?
Well, every nurse has fallen sick. Except for me.
That kind of makes sense, but what?
What are you saying?
I don't know. Maybe we're meant to survive this.
Huh.
Maybe the Kwans are lucky.
There's another. Can I have food? Or anything? Please?
A gift?
All your belongings have been incinerated except this box.
Is that the box from Fixer?
Fixer's things.
Yeah.
How did you know?
I went to great lengths to extract them from the site.
Sure, can I get an injection, please?
Do you want them?
Why would I? What's the point?
I just thought this might remind you of a happier time before all this matricide stuff.
Before, the usual matricide.
Never mind.
I thought you hate nostalgia.
I do, but I know you don't.
Sure.
Thank you.
As long as you don't use these to stab me later.
I mean, is Noah really a friend through this? I'm not certain about that. I feel like she's trying to get something out of us. I'm not quite certain. What happened? You're gone? I have no idea when you were gone, Flexi.
Go ahead, from the beginning.
I killed Iris. I admit this, but I was tricked.
I don't understand.
It was Principal.
Principal.
She must have tampered with the communions. She is youngest, the first watcher. She came to the other side. How else did she know to come?
Right.
I know it sounds outrageous, but...
I believe you.
What?
I believe you.
I mean, Nowhere's been around the longest. Surely she's also sussed out a lot of the same info we have, right? I know she can't do communions, but like, again, surely she's got a lot of things cooking around in there.
You do?
Principal has taken it upon herself to crash and burn all we knew of life. As we mourn, she is drunk on her unbridled power.
Okay, so she's taken over there, out there.
See? I knew it. I knew it. Nowhere. Hecky Grace. I was so afraid. I thought you'd never...
It's going to be all right, okay? You've killed Mother, but you are still my sister.
Like 15 minutes before? You only joined a couple minutes ago, but have you missed the whole stream up to this point? Is what you're saying?
I'll do what I can to protect you.
I know we've had our differences.
Have you seen the streams leading up to this, though?
If I can tell our sisters what you told me, I know they'll believe it too.
With all of us, there must be some way to expose Principal.
Oh, okay. Catching up here, we went through with our plan. We ended up blowing up the play. We killed most of the we killed all of the ministers except for the High Minister, who was nowhere right here. We survived the explosion, sprinted down into the train tunnels, and just then was saved by Bang Bang Fire, who appeared out of nowhere. And then we ran into Secretary, who has thrown us into a communion, or restarted a communion. We don't really understand that bit, I would argue, very well. But now we've been thrust into what appears to be what had happened to Watcher immediately following the killing of the All-Mother.
Yes. Hair to hair, sister.
Hair to hair.
And also maybe Iris's mom was also immune? There's a secretary with only 3 limbs, but I assume that that's our secretary. We bashed up our secretary pretty good and snapped off one of its pieces, but there's a chance that it's still the same one. It could be. I don't necessarily know, but... Oh, I don't like this.
Hey.
Hey.
You're always there, aren't you? Mm-hmm.
Aren't you tired? Very much Lady MJ for the 12 months. Yeah, there's a Stempathon's chat, please, and thank you. In fact, the amount that she's twitched almost makes me wonder if there's something else going on there.
What should I call you? Peach, teal, pearl, mauve?
I always know it as mauve, but sure.
Okay, mauve. How long? How long have I been here? 10 days? 100 days? I'm losing track. Watcher, my name is Mauve. It's great to spend so much time with you. I've been here too long. Do you know when they'll let me...
Mauve.
Never mind. I'll keep to myself.
Okay, we have been thrown into several observations here. Okay, we want to go back? We can't go back. We can go forward, which brings us back. Sure, why not? -3, a clone? What? Wow, this is pretty sad. This is extremely sad looking. Iris hanging out with her cake, her 3 secretary friends, and a picture of Zhao.
Wow. Happy birthday, Iris. Yay!
Yay! Fruitcake.
Yeah. Happy birthday to me. You look so good for your age.
Yeah, you tell me.
Asian genes, I guess.
You don't look a day over 1,000, sweetie.
And a little something else.
Where can I buy some of that?
I think you got your fair share.
Don't make me blush.
Do you feel betrayed that I accepted their gifts, their attention?
Iris, I think the more, the better.
The Haitian genes are no joke.
At least I finally did it. I buried every last one of them. Johnson, Mimi, and the fucking rest.
Now, when you say bury, like in an honorable way or in a I just killed them all way?
One grave a day.
Makes the sad go away.
Oh, so you did literally bury them all.
It's just you and me now, Iris. Forever and forever. I can't wait to spend every minute with you.
Do you think Zhao is actually this obsessed, or is it just this vision of Zhao at this point? Maybe we read a lot into this, but what if Zhao just was really desperate for a friend, and Iris seemed like the like one option? Like, what if this infatuation ended like 2 months later? But because she has been trapped as a picture in time, all that we know about her is her desperate affection.
Zhao, I don't think I can eat this cake all by myself.
I'd eat some. I mean, I've been trapped in a chamber for who knows how long. I thought maybe I could keep walking, but I guess not. Where are we going? So this is -3. This is -10. This, by the way, you'll notice this is Principal's office now in living quarters, but it appears maybe this was Mother's space first. And she used to have all 3 knowers that would just float around her at all times.
Mother, it's almost time to meet with the keepers.
Oh? Again? So soon?
You've been sleepwalking.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
Eldest, the past haunts me.
The past?
There are things I have done that I regret.
You could tell us what happened.
Are a lot to be bound. I suppose I really am my mother's daughter.
Oh, dang.
Your mother? From before?
What I wouldn't give for a bowl of moodle.
Oh. The moodles. The moodles. The last moodle.
You always say that a family that eats together stays together.
Ah, look at that. You have been listening to my philosophical musings.
Tried not to.
Well, here it is. I give you your last moodle. That's all the bamboo shoot we have.
Ah.
If there was anything we were good at, it was eating together.
Well, now that you're retired, plenty of time for staying together.
Nah, I'm going back to my old Hong Kong boyfriend.
Myanmar.
You're not serious?
Jack? The engineer?
Yes, very handsome.
How handsome?
How handsome.
8 out of 10.
That's pretty handsome.
How about me?
6.
Oh!
Is that why you gave me a fake number when I asked you out?
Not a fake number, remember? My dad's number.
That's worse!
You sure know how to break a boy.
Uh-huh.
So, why did you stick with me and forget Jack?
You know why.
I do. I just want you to say it. Go on. Say it.
It's interesting. Here we're kind of approaching towards the end of the game, and they're taking the time to kind of try to humanize her mother more because, of course, yes, right. This cycle just continues.
You were a good kisser.
Mojo!
Correct.
And that's what I told your dad on the phone.
Oh! How are you not dead?
As if.
Of course. How do you think I was able to charm my way to getting your real number?
Hello? I am a very good kisser of your daughter. Could I please get her number?
Come on, Ba.
Dad.
The second time the police beat you up, you asked me to be your emergency contact, remember?
So smooth.
Your memory is too good. That story is not as romantic.
Stories are cheap, but the truth, remembering what really happened, that's most important.
Hi. You doing okay, girl? Sup? I can't go forward or back.
Oh,
New clothes, huh?
look at you. Being creepy.
Yeah, that is the right way to describe it.
You got some new clothes. What function is that?
Girl. Whoa! Whoa! Hi! Okay. Is she cloning herself? They look all awfully similar.
You brought friends. Peach, Pearl. Good to meet you. Mauve and I are pretty close. You think this is gonna scare me?
But scare me into what? That's what I want to know. We've been tied up for all we know hundreds of days. Death would be a blessing. What are you getting from this? I know her.
What are you wearing?
I'm sorry. Things are changing quickly, Watcher. I've been appointed.
As what?
Hi, Minister.
Look, within these four walls, you are shielded from the chaos. But the rest of us, under the fist of principle, we don't have much choice.
Traitor.
Come on, Watcher. Surely you understand. To be as close to her as possible?
So to a certain extent, it feels like Nowhere's trying to set up the idea that she has been like a sort of double agent sneaking in here. The question is, how deep did she get? How deep is this undercover gig? Or has it had just become the gig?
Is strategic for both of us.
I do agree with you, though, Ziamice. Yes, absolutely. The fact that Principal was at the play, but she wasn't, is extraordinarily deliberate. Not only her, but also her. Since she literally gave us the bomb to blow her up.
You've gone gray. Where are the others?
Watcher.
They'll defend me, resist this rain. I wouldn't just buckle to authority like that.
Well, let's think about it. Healer died. Bang Bang Fire retreated to the sewers. Fixer is still in there. And that's it.
Jump ship. Turn color at the slightest pressure.
Watcher. You have no idea how ignorant you sound.
Watcher, at least this Watcher doesn't know Fixer's alive. That much is certain.
Last night, Principal had our sisters dragged from their quarters and executed.
Woof.
I am the only one
Yeah, so Healer, that's what happened to Healer, right?
who has managed to evade such a fate. I am the only one in any position to do anything for us. So I think you should shut up. There is immense pressure for a public incineration. Many want to see you burn alive.
Huh. Do you?
I think the question is that what you want for yourself? Tell me, Watcher, is there a feeling worth getting incinerated over?
Yes.
All this time, and you're still as foolish as the day you started.
Mm-hmm.
Before I go, the guard said you are ill?
What?
Principal has requested we maintain you in optimal shape.
I see.
Guard, administer a dose.
No. Stop. I don't want that.
Uh-oh.
Don't.
What was she giving us?
Don't you dare move.
Watcher, please.
Her name is Jimothy. Good lord.
Don't make me use force.
You don't know anything. Resist!
Don't touch me.
Sister, I promise this is for your own good.
So what's this? What'd she give us? Some sort of knockout?
Ma,
Mom,
聽電話啦。
pick up. No, she just said that principal insisted she was in stable condition, so I can't imagine she's dead.
我知道你聽到我講嘢，
I know you can hear me.
你係都要我對住部機器講嘢。
You make me talk to this machine?
好，
Fine.
我可以同錄音機講
I
嘢，
can talk to this
好
machine.
過同你講。
Better than you.
Iris，佢成世人
Iris.
淨係見過你一次
She's only ever
咋
seen you once.
咁
Are you
樣
happy
開
about
心
that?
咩？你其實可以嚟探
You could
我
have come to
哋，
visit
隨時都
anytime.
得。我知道你覺得佢毀咗
I
我嘅
know
人
you
生
think he ruined my life.
點解你唔肯
Why
講
don't you
出
just
口？
say it? Pick up the
搵起
phone
電
and
話對住
say
我
it.
講啊！你認為我真係會為
You
咗
thought I
一
would
個
throw
男仔
everything away because of a
拋開
boy?
一切？唔會，我
No,
冇咁
I'm
蠢
not
啊！
that stupid.
我放棄一切係因
I
為
threw
你啊，
everything away because of
去
you,
擺脱你啊！
to be free of you.
你明唔明啊？
Do you understand?
聽電話，
Pick up.
阿媽，即刻聽電話
Mom, pick up right now.
聽電話啊！
Pick up. Whoa, dude. What'd you do?
Watcher, I brought you a book. Oh, you look awful.
Well, you also, I can't read on account of my hands are bound.
Dizzy. Nauseous.
You're just getting used to the chemicals in your system. Guard, double the dose next time.
No. No more. These injections, they make me see things.
What do you see, Watcher?
I see two of you.
Funny. I see two of you, too.
You do?
Yes. I see you on your first day. You were so uncertain. The waters underneath you felt choppy.
Choppy.
And then I saw you talk to Fixer. She said something to you. I saw how you lit up, and for a moment, I swear, it was like wings stretched out from your back. I see that Watcher in front of me. Wow, she is vibrant, massive.
You call me fat?
And then I see this other Watcher beside her. Powerless, broken, decrepit. Which one is the real you, Watcher?
Do you want to know what she said to me? I can already tell. You and I are going to be trouble.
She was right.
Guard, unlock the chains. And grab a blanket for her, won't you? She's not going anywhere in this condition.
Whoa. I can move around the room now. Is Mauve still in here? She is. But there's Zhao's diary. Wow.
This thing, Iris, how could you? She loved you.
Got new bits. Yeah. For someone who's drugged, she's going zoom.
Hey, I'm feeling not so great. What did you inject me with?
That's the stuff.
Great. Thanks for your help.
Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go to another timeline. Bye. Oh, great. Oh, that's not helpful. Oh, come on. Get rid of it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
No wood?
No wood.
Did you bring the cleaver back? Or did you fail at that too? Never send a man to do a woman's job. Or any job.
Clara, did you hear what I said? I'm just glad to come back at all.
You come home empty-handed and you want me to celebrate? It's like you want to freeze to death. Wait till Iris hears about this.
Yeah. Let me freeze to death. Better than being trapped with you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's that passive aggression. Not even passive, really. It's just aggression. It's just a constant nastiness. I'm getting out of here. Oh boy. I don't feel so good.
Sister 6. Bring her, the keepers said. My youngest? I smile. No. That is not what we agreed to. I am all you need. I have more to give. I arrive on time. I bring offerings they like in 6s. I am at my most gracious and powerful. My focus is unencumbered. Don't go yet, they say. So I smile.
So is the implication there that in order to placate the occupants, she continues to bring 6 new clones each time, which she then sacrifices to them? Is she like simultaneously trying to appease them while also trying to keep her crew like together? Is that the game here? It kind of feels like it, right? Got 2 of these friends now. Why is that one so tall? Why is this one so short?
Get out of here.
Hi, Watcher.
The only one who visits. I'm sick of you. Sick of your face, your voice. Right, Mauve?
Yeah. Yeah, she gets it. She's a riot once you get to know her.
I need to tell you something.
I don't want to hear it.
I lied about being the only sister left.
Sure.
Fixer is alive.
She came out and said it.
The incineration was a setup, as was Fixer's appearance in your first communion.
Yep. See, yes. Clearly. She is trying to build an insurgency here.
Who are you communing with then?
Principal.
I was communing with Principal.
Yeah.
As you said, it seems she knows a thing or two about being a Watcher.
Because she was the original Watcher.
Fixer. Fixer is alive?
Yes, alive and very well.
My Fixer?
Yes.
I need to see her.
I'm not sure that's possible.
I need to see her.
There is simply no way Principal would allow...
Isn't that why you're her little puppet? Sorry. Please.
I know, my Fixer is like, oh.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, okay. All right, that's new. Oh boy. I feel like this one's gonna tear me up, man. I'm not ready for this.
Tell her there's no more cell connection here. So if she's trying to reach us, she can't. And the lapchung is under her bed.
Chinese sausage?
Locked up because of all the crazies trying to break in. She better not be going to bed with wet hair. Probably no water left by the time she's back anyway. Make sure she knows we suffered. Are you listening? Did you hear me?
How am I gonna remember all that? Why don't you just say it?
Because she'll listen to you. Write it down if you're going to forget.
Wasted time.
What? What's your goddamn problem?
You don't even know when or if Iris will watch these.
Why wouldn't she? Huh? She said she'd come back, didn't she?
Yes, but you know this area is dangerous.
And she's immune. No excuse. We can't bury ourselves.
Datla.
All right.
I didn't raise a liar.
Okay, can you just press record?
It's been on this whole time.
God damn it, Clara. Muy, me again. It's Monday, around noontime, day 62, I guess.
So they've
since
been
you left.
They've been kind of scraping together life for 2 months afterwards, huh?
How are you?
So now we're getting a little bit more insight perhaps into what's going on here. Because we got kind of an outside view of it, maybe even Principal's view of this, but we never got this view. What was Iris feeling about this in the moment? She feel good about this? She enjoy this position?
It's so quiet. You're all so still.
Yeah, that's what happens when you kill people, Iris. They don't move very good anymore, do they, huh? Criminy. Gah. The hand's surprisingly warm. Anyway. Zhao. And the youngest with 2 of the... Did she always have 2 secretaries?
This is all your fault. They left because of you. Everything about you. You're pathetic.
You talking to her or you? I know that's exactly the sort of game that I love. Plum Skull is something that I love and I hate, but I love that I hate it. It's so good. This is us, right? Our present watcher. I think this is the first moment of the game, maybe even.
Fixer, I'm sorry. I had no choice.
No, just post that. The last watcher.
They use us and then throw us away.
This constant clambering, by the way. Yeah, take a look here. Mother to daughter to daughter to daughter to daughter. Okay.
Where is she? Is she here? Tell me you brought her. What? What's wrong?
There's something you should know.
Did something happen to her?
Just calm down for a second.
Oh God. Did Principal get her?
Fixer is fine. She is safe. But you can't see her.
Why?
Because she doesn't want to see you.
Oh, sure.
She doesn't want anything to do with you.
Didn't you tell her? Everything that happened to me?
Yes, she knows of your claims. She also knows that, while communing, a fixer identical to her asked you for help. And you had her killed.
That's not fair.
Fanny, she really thought you weren't one to buckle to authority, jump ship.
I do agree with Watcher here. I feel like we're being like gaslit, right?
Fixer.
Turn color on her like that?
No.
And then, to add salt to the wound, you murdered Mom. Watcher, Fixer, hates you. She's the one at the front of the crowds calling for your public execution.
I can't.
And she has every right.
Stop. Please stop.
Sister, maybe it's time to accept that you aren't who you think you are. And there's no one left who loves you.
Jeez.
But me.
I've had enough of your shit, Mauve. You never stop talking. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of you.
So there. Walking away. Hey, Watcher, you might want to. Okay, that's cool. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Don't come in.
Mother? Are you awake?
Mother, I wish to watch.
I need your help. The others won't play with me.
This is Mother's time. Do you hear me?
She needs you.
Does she?
I asked Sister Purple, but she ignores me. Sister Pink won't even. Mother?
Mother!
You are tense.
Girl's got to get some drapes.
I can give you a massage.
Mother! Hello?
Stop calling!
Iris, don't yell. You said you hate yelling.
Mom, mother, mommy.
Just give me a moment, youngest.
She almost even tried to break the cycle. Wow, look at that. Zhao, the voice of reason, which is strange because she's a picture and a manifestation of her guilt.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
You don't have to keep cleaning her room. It's 4 in the morning.
She'll be back any time now. Mother's intuition.
Okay.
You think she's gonna come home grown up? Clean her own room? My cousin, when he came home from college, moved back in and was even worse than before he left.
Good night, Cherry.
Acted like a returning scholar deserving of a maid. Give me a break. Video her tonight and remind her that when she's back and we're dead, she better clean up nicely.
Why don't you say it yourself?
No.
Clara, how long are you gonna stay mad?
Mad? Who's mad?
That's bad.
I just have nothing to say to her.
Oh, boy. Oh, dear. Remember I said they were taking the time to, like, try to, like, personify her or humanize her? Whoops.
Watcher, there's been unrest. Insurgencies abound.
What do you mean?
Sisters are rising up against Principal and her new government. I think I can make a case for you to get out of here.
Really?
Let's go over it again. What you told me last time.
The moment All-Mother fell to the ground, I turned around. Principal was there. As if she was waiting there the whole time. And then All-Mother called her youngest.
Those are all correct.
As in, she's the ancient sister.
Right.
Which makes so much sense because...
Wait, I have it written down that you said Principal took the train with you.
No. She took her own separate train. I saw it.
No, that can't be.
You said this was all her idea, and she told you which train to get on and met you on the platform.
No, just a train appeared. She can still... You don't have to give new details to the story. It can still be true that way. This is one thing that always frustrates me when people feel the need to embellish stories because they don't think it's emotional enough as is, when the truth is enough.
These are your own words.
I don't remember saying that.
I was late. I tried. I was rushing, and then it was an accident. Can't they see that? The Keepers. There's no reasoning with them. There's no reason with them. How could they? to my children. 3 of them were unlucky, but Pink is in the worst shape.
Uh-oh. 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 Is the implication here that Iris didn't strike down the 4 sisters, but instead bad timing resulted in this?
I pull her close, rock her to sleep. She coughs and coughs. Red. I know it's just a game to them. I'll do anything. They know that.
That's what you said to me, Watcher. Principal was on the train with you. Are you saying you were lying to me last time?
No, I swear.
Watcher, it's not going to bode well for us if you can't keep your story straight. Guard.
No, I don't like
another
you.
Dose.
No,
No.
stop it.
No, wait. My story.
I need you to help me help you, okay?
Occupants attacked because youngest interrupted. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Yeah, that was a bit in there, right? She was late for an appointment, and she was so excited to show her the thing that she missed the appointment, right? Oh no.
Okay.
Clumps of hair falling off. After each visit, I sleep longer and longer. I comb my hair, then braid and wrap it up.
Is this just kind of a similar energy to you can I'm sure you can draw parallels here between her feeling the need to continuously like kowtow to the powers that be and then her mom doing the same? Is that what's I'm like trying to draw the emotional connections here between the two.
So everything is tight and the loss is hidden. Pink is healing. I cry with relief.
Was Principal on the train with you or not?
Wait, Pink made it through?
No, it was just me.
How sure are you?
How could I forget? Holding onto the train handle and feeling so alone.
But Watcher.
She must have found a way to operate an unscheduled one.
We already checked the records last time. There was no other train.
There was.
You seem confused
You
today.
can't do this to me.
Is it possible that you're remembering wrong? That you're losing grasp on the past?
Becoming careless, they said. A gentle reminder of my duty, they said. Keepers, I swear. Leave the sisters out of this. Let me bear the burden. Shaking, they can't see me like this. Weak. Please, children, no more knocking. I can't take any more knocking.
Was Principal on the train with you or not?
No, I don't think so.
How sure are you? We already checked the records last time. There was no other train.
No, I don't know.
It's okay, sister. Mother was sick too, you know? Sometimes when it got really bad, she'd start to mutter in tongues.
Yikes. Yeah, Noah successfully like browbeating her into submission.
Even I couldn't understand her. She'd walk around late at night, sleepwalking. She'd slip away from reality all the time.
Is the implication here that Noah is Pink? There were two girls that are two of the original sisters that managed to survive, best as we can tell. How did she keep herself away from youngest though? Other than the fact that youngest is clearly bad at hide and seek. We know that for certain. Is that what we're playing at here?
Especially without medication.
You didn't know her.
Based on my observations, it's safe to say that you inherited such sickness from her.
I just want to go home.
Yeah, I mean, there's a parallel there for sure, Marissa, right?
Yes, I know. That's why I'm here.
Youngest almost walked in during my time with them. Knock. Knock. Not the visits. Not the threats. Not even the smell of my singed skin. I swear, the knocking will be the end of me.
A boyfriend? Eee!
Well, it could be anybody. Whoever.
What is happening now?
A significant other. A partner. Or partners. It was important to humans before to have more than themselves. And to be intimate with them.
Is that what you do with the keepers?
Excuse me?
The keepers that you whisper to every...
You have no idea what you're talking about.
But I've watched you.
Story time is over.
Wait,
Get out.
but Mom...
I said, get out.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. The lines are blurring, clearly. Can I... Excuse me? Hello? Oh. Wow, old trick. What? Hey. Excuse you. There we go.
I just asked a question.
I know. Your mother's been through a lot.
She never gets angry at anyone else.
That's not true.
Not like she gets angry with me.
How does she know?
I didn't say anything, I swear.
No, I can't imagine you did.
She's nosy.
Not an ounce of privacy here.
I'm sorry, Iris.
I'm going out of my mind.
Why don't you tell them?
They are children. What can they understand about sacrifice? To them, this place is just all fun and games.
Maybe more discipline then.
Yes, that's how I was taught.
Uh-oh.
It's for their own good.
It's for their own good. I turned out fine, right? Oh, the government's changing. Wouldn't you know it? She doesn't want to talk to me? Come on, Mauve.
I've come with good news.
So we've been trapped in here for 2 years, huh?
I don't believe you.
I've been given orders to let you go.
That's not funny.
Watcher, look at you. You're barely recognizable. You've suffered enough.
What do you think I can look at myself? I've been trapped in this padded room for 2 years.
Guard, disarm the security systems.
I can go?
Yes.
We are going to be hecka shot.
Tread lightly, Watcher. The world out there has drastically changed. There is just one thing I need from you.
Your eternal silence.
What is it?
I need you on broadcast to plead guilty. Just confess that it was all your idea. There's a few sentences of apology and then some hailing the provisional government. I've written it all down for you. It will be easy.
This is before she is summarily, found, hung, stuffed, gouged out of eyes, and placed in acrylic.
You ask me to lie.
That's not what I said.
You ask me to unknow, unsee.
I'm the watcher and you're the knower.
I give you choice to end this excruciating and unnecessary suffering of yours. Principal could have had you killed at any point. Any. This is just a small expression of gratitude she requests.
Small.
Yes, Small, but significant. To put the past behind us for good. Okay?
If I do as you say, what will happen to me?
You will be granted amnesty.
Yeah, amnesty and cleansing flame.
You'll be escorted to Old Town quarters where you will be reset with a new identity, new function, and where you'll get to live peacefully and quietly.
Is that what we're playing at then? Is that blue then? Okay, well there it is. The reset. And they just put they put a different watcher in that case. So there you go. I guess that's essentially confirmation, right?
You'll meet new sisters, find new hobbies.
And if I don't?
It'll be exactly this. You, here in this cold, awful hole, with nothing but your thoughts to think, for the rest of your life.
You guys had it.
What will it be?
No.
Except for the bombing.
Watcher, I beg you.
No.
Guard, you know what to do.
So we didn't like that idea.
You never learn, do you? After all this time, the world is complex and requires a complex response. I lied, Watcher. If you don't confess, it won't be exactly this. It will get much, much worse.
Oh, fun. Cool. Great. Neat. Oh boy.
Okay, should be enough drinking water for probably the next 8 days. You know, you'd already be dead if it wasn't for me.
You and this survival operation. When does it stop?
你究竟講緊咩啊？
What are you talking about?
Look at you. Spending the rest of your days scavenging supplies, hoarding plastic bags of all things. And what are we gonna do with all these napkins?
Wipe our mouths, duh.
I do all of this for you.
Did I ask for this?
屌你老母！
Fuck you.
Enough of this. Always a martyr. Everything you do is for Hong Kong, for your mom, for Iris, for me. 淨係識犧牲.
Only know how to sacrifice.
All these decades living with you, and I don't even know who you are. I don't even know if you know. Just for once. Can you be selfish? Have feelings? Desires?
Stop it. People will hear.
Who, the neighbors? What do you think that smell is? The neighbors are dead. Forget them. Forget me. What do you feel? What do you want?
What a stupid, impractical question.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong answer. Try again. These are the last days of your life, Clara. What do you want? The last days of your life. Surely you want...
I want you to kiss me. Touch me.
Okay. Okay.
They got a chance to finally kind of let loose. Whoa. They kept going. Is that Mauve in the corner there? Like she's rocking out too. She's like, wow, look at him go, yeah. Woo!
You remember? In the darkest of times, it was songs that got us through.
I thought it was our bickering.
Hey.
That was our last drop of alcohol.
But we have bottomless song.
Ba,
Dad?
I know you've been unhappy for so long. Iris is gone. It's just us now. You don't have to pretend. I regret leaving.
Hey, that's your drunk talking.
I regret all that mess we left behind. What was the point? Fighting for freedom? The 5 demands? It was a mistake.
You know that's not true.
All it did was expedite the end. Brought their fists down harder, faster.
Come on, Clara.
We lost, didn't we?
It wasn't just about winning.
What? What was it about then?
Is struggle worth struggle on its own?
You remember? In the streets? Hundreds of thousands marching shoulder to shoulder. Biggest demonstrations in HK history. The world watched it all happen. Heard our voices. Saw us bleed.
So?
So? If we stayed silent, didn't stand up for ourselves, they would say, this is how it always was. They would say, this is what the people wanted. But no, they can't say that, because it has gone down in history that we resisted fiercely, that we fought for a different future until we couldn't. That legacy lives in us.
Dies with us too.
Yes, but it lives on in Iris.
Wherever she is.
Wherever she is.
You believe all that?
Of course. It's what you told me.
Then I guess I believe it too.
Boy. Wow, you get redder every time I see you.
What did you say? I'll do it. Say that again.
It's not so much I'm tired as that I'm just trying to absorb. I know I'm getting quiet, but like, it's always an interesting thing when it comes to stuff like this where I'm trying to decide my role in here, right? Certainly I want to provide my own commentary, my own thoughts on it, but sometimes I think it just stands well on its own. Also, yeah, year 3.
I said, I'll confess.
You've come to your senses. After all these years in here.
Years?
Finally. I'm so proud. Guard, no more doses. Let's get some fresh clothes. Maybe a haircut.
And a shower?
Replace those broken glasses, won't you? We need to have her appear just like the Watcher we knew and loved.
Oh boy. Things about to get tough out here, aren't they?
I'm back. Why did you leave the door open? Yeah. It wasn't easy. No one saw me. I swear. Ba?
He's gone. He's gone.
Hello? Ba, it's me. It's just me. There's no danger. No one saw me. Ay, 你去咗邊啊?
Where'd you go?
Why are the lights off? There's nothing to worry about. I found more ivy drip. You'll feel better right away. Ba?
Oh boy. So, a little bit of background about what we knew previously. We had the impression that he, after Iris's departure, eventually, and this is unfortunate to say, but threw himself off the ledge. But there's a chance that he got infected along the way. And rather than live through all that, maybe he chose to make it a different choice.
thought you hated making videos. You idiot. How far do you think you're going to get without me?
Can I go? I can't go back, can I? Nope. Well, this will be fun.
All you have to do is repeat the lines. Simple as that. Do you understand?
I do.
This is the right thing to do, Watcher.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking out for you. Repeat the lines as we practiced. Trust me, okay?
Okay.
We're rolling. Everyone can hear you now, Watcher. Just go ahead.
Sisters. It's me, Watcher. I'm alive. I confirm it is year 3 AA, after All Mother.
So yeah, 3 full years of her being stuck in here.
There's something I want you to know.
When they were beating me up, there were 4. 5 of them. They were completely covered up. Helmet, gas mask, shield, no eyes, no skin showing, nothing. What do you do when you face this kind of enemy? My brother called out for me as they dragged him away.
I won't kill myself.
That's what he said. What makes a person say this?
When they feel they're at threat of being shown to do so.
I'm not strong like you. Like your mother. These sounds, him screaming, my skull cracking. Do you know why I used to sing all the time? It helped to drown out the sounds.
It's my birthday soon. I hate that. Trapped in this body. Trapped in this age. Trapped in this time.
I never wanted to be a father. How could I? I lost all faith and respect for this world, but I couldn't tell your mom. She believed so deeply that this was how to reclaim the dignity we lost.
Boy.
To be honest, Wimui, when you were born, it was hard for me to love you at first. Then after a while, it was the only thing I knew how to do.
My sister asked me today what it was like to have a father. I don't know. I don't know that Iris anymore.
I mean, at this point, it's probably hundreds of years.
She listened to music, I think. Wanted to draw pictures. That Iris took the easy way out. That Iris should have been stronger.
When you were growing up, there was this rage inside you that would burst out from time to time.
Sorry, I only just noticed now, too, the particles in this shot. Do you see them? I didn't think about it till just now.
I couldn't understand why.
They were not in any of the other shots of this space before.
We tried to give you everything we didn't have. Maybe you felt the same way I did. Waking up one day on the wrong side of the wrong bed, and then living the rest of your life that way. Like wrong ingredients in a soup. Smells right, looks right, but in the stomach, it's bitter. Wimui, I thought I could give you a life without such bitterness.
The particles, at least the vibe I get is that it has been him, or it's the disease that the occupants brought.
But isn't this just the way? We do not get to choose what we inherit.
It could be a metaphor in its own way of kind of despair in the face of overwhelming odds and an inelastic world.
I promised myself I would die in Hong Kong. That's where my ashes belong.
What youngest made? All I could hear was blood. All I could taste was bitter. What came over me? Cutting that thing? I have never felt more powerful.
Boy.
Do you see me now? Keepers? Look what I am capable of. Look how far I can go. Youngest must learn the hard way. The other sisters will understand. She needs to be punished. Maybe she will finally grow. Maybe I will finally get some peace and quiet. This is the right thing for both of us. I am pushed too far.
Clara, you've taken such good care of me. I think you can finally take a day off. Okay.
I want to go home.
Okay.
I will fly back home.
We can all meet there for some noodle, okay?
I can't believe you.
They deserve to know.
You think I was going to air this live?
Of course not. You were going to edit it out later.
Without so much as a dress rehearsal? You stupid, selfish. Principal is not going to be pleased.
Uh-huh. Man, every time I see her, she's got a new, crazier outfit, that girl. Mauve has really been going hard on this one. Gotcha, Cunning.
This could have been easy. Honorable. Instead... Guard, are we rolling?
Yes, High Minister.
Good morning, Watcher. Care to confess today?
I'd rather die.
Figured as much.
You knew, didn't you? Makes sense now. A knower always knows.
That was capital. She's always been that. It's the same lady who's been guarding this whole time. Yes, she eventually became Capital Red, and she, in theory, is the only other shell that knows the whole story, right? Because she's been in there every time. No wonder she wants to throw down Noah.
You knew what she was doing, and you let her do it.
Well, that's not entirely true because Noah wasn't there, so. She's still kind of second in command.
And you let me do it.
Watcher, please. The more time you spend in here, the more stories you're making up. Do you remember this?
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's our fun little stab toy.
Secretary.
Yes. And the piece you used to end Mother.
I'm surprised Secretary is still hanging in there, which I guess we know, but man.
How crude.
You're gonna kill me? Fine. Put me out of my misery, sister.
Extracting a confession is like pulling out a dirty, rotten tooth.
Yeah, this might get messy, friends. Just as a heads up.
I'm not afraid.
Good. It'll hurt, but when it's all over, all healed, you'll feel cured. Free, even.
What are you waiting for?
Tell me, Watcher, who's to blame for Mother's death?
It was all of us, wasn't it? We all played a part, didn't we?
I see.
Ow.
Who did it, Watcher?
Fuck you.
Focus on the question, please, Watcher.
Mo, you're just gonna stand around.
No one cares, sister.
Sounds like you care a little bit.
But how much do you care for that remaining eye of yours?
Oh, now I understand. Okay. Sorry, it took me a minute. Now I get why. Got it.
This will all be over faster if you don't resist. Let's try again. Watcher, who's to blame for Mother's death? I
want this drilled into her brain.
You know who it was.
A pity.
I agree with you, miss. Too good. Too good.
A watcher who can no longer see. Guard, you can stop the recording. Clean this mess up, please. But leave her.
Dad?
Muy muy.
You can't stop me from going.
Not here to stop you. I just want to talk.
We've heard this before, right?
I don't have much time. They're waiting.
We fled too. You know? Left our friends and family behind.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it was Mom who was brave enough to have hope. Brave enough to want more for our lives. More for your life. Always hard to know when to stay, when to go.
Yeah.
But when we made that choice, we hurt many people. What I'm saying, Wumui, is that she will come to understand your decision.
She's so angry.
I know. That's a mother's job.
Is it?
Just promise to come home. You don't have to mean it, but false hope is still hope, and it will take care of us for a while.
Boy. Any tea left? No, I'm dry.
Joe?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Maybe you were right.
Ooh, you think so? About what?
They won't be children forever. Not like me. Or you.
Iris.
They have a chance to grow. Maybe I should let them. If the Keepers can speak to me this way, I'm sure I can repurpose it.
Okay.
Show them the past.
But they may not like what happened.
Maybe that's okay.
And this is what the communions were about.
Yes, it's okay. The most important thing, whether they like it or not, is to remember.
Huh. And the implication here is that Watcher, the first Watcher, did not.
Watcher. Watcher, watcher, watcher. Ah, look at you. You should be dead, you know.
Yeah?
Principal asked for your head, but I couldn't do that to my own sister. So I brought her your eyes instead. Still warm to the touch. Think of this as a favor. You've seen too much. Now you can give that all a rest.
No more watching.
Is this how you pictured the future? Principal, you can't imagine what she's capable of. Huh. Or maybe, of all people, you really can. We were happy before, weren't we? We had our functions, our simple pleasures. We had each other. And now look at us.
Too soon, girl, too soon.
I guess Mother was right. It is our lot to be bound.
Everyone, settle down.
Here we go.
Mother, what is this about?
Please. I'm asking nicely.
You're nervous.
Just sit down.
Is this about your sleepwalking?
Will you let me explain? We are going to have a communion.
The first time.
Yes, a communion. All together.
What is that word?
I want to share a memory with you. Something special to me. Something special to my mother. A place from a long time ago.
A place on the surface? With humans?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Now, close your eyes. Closed? Yes? In 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Okay. I might have been on this actual road. Remember the stone walls on the side and the trees? Yeah, no, this is 100% real. This is a video of someone driving in Hong Kong. The city as her mother remembers it. The bits and pieces, the car rides, the textures, the lights, the colors. The waves. The question is, I mentioned that, but is this? Did Iris ever have a chance? She said that she met Iris once, right? Maybe this is Iris's memories of the city. The one time she did get to go. I was just connecting back to the idea of Mother versus Iris in terms of the memories that we're pulling back to, right? So she showed her kids what she knew.
So, you finally found a way out. What is that place we keep seeing? An ancient human city. It keeps reoccurring everywhere. It's an obsession. Does it still exist? In what sense? I don't know. In any sense. I believe that's up to us. I don't know where you end and I begin. It's messy, isn't it? We've been in here for a long time.
Says year 7.
Longer than I've ever attempted.
What?
But now, you've seen everything I have to show.
So did they manage to pull Watcher into the fold and then have had them, like, I'm trying to figure out how to play this.
These last fragments were what Principal wanted to hide. They needed to be seen. We'll never get anywhere by tampering with history.
True.
After this, I want you to understand. This communion will no longer protect us. Time will march forward, and we must confront our sins. I want to stay a while longer. Remember, nostalgia can be a dangerous thing.
Well then. Can stay a little while longer, but not that much longer, I suppose. So Blue is always Watcher. I would say it's not yet clear. Are we communing with our past selves? Have we connected with Watcher here in the train in this moment? Where is this? Is the question.
The past can be alluring. I know. Let's go. I'm glad to hear that. You know, I learned a thing or two this time around. So did I. We need to change. Together, then? Into the future.
So we're in year 3 now.
Move? What's going on?
They broke her out.
You?
Sleep, dear one.
What the fuck? Know her. What did you do to her?
So they did get her out.
Straight to judgment. You haven't changed, little sister.
Her eyes. What happened to her eyes?
I did what I had to do.
Come on your feet. I'm here.
Yeah, to this moment, she is still trying to gaslight.
Baby?
The days get shorter, don't they?
Baby, is that really you?
As me as I'll ever be.
Secretary. Don't forget Secretary.
I've got them. Don't worry.
Baby, your arm.
She's blind.
You really took your time.
You said she would be safe.
She's breathing, isn't she?
That is not what I meant.
No thanks. No acknowledgement. You're the one who's obsessed with this whole bloodless encounter. Taking your sweet time, everything in its right place. Don't you understand by now?
Yeah, Noah's absolutely playing every side of this angle, right?
Someone will always get hurt. That is the reality.
She's always in it for herself.
You're lucky she still remembers who she is.
Let's go, BB. Nowhere. Things are in motion, okay? We'll be in touch.
Wait.
Oh, you want to thank you? Well,
attend to me.
What do you mean?
Make it look convincing. Your wrench. That should do the trick.
Ah, give her a good smack. She's gonna enjoy that.
Are you doing okay?
You know me, sister. I'm doing what I must.
Yeah, you're better at that than I am.
I appreciate the level of dedication, at least.
You've always been...
Yeah.
You could have let her finish. Hurts less when you can't see it coming. Besides, I hate when she gets sentimental.
Gotta say, by the way, this game doing numbers for my bitrate. is the easiest time OBS has ever had in its life. All right, friends, and that is where we'll call it for the night. We'll leave the rest of this game and we'll finish it on Friday, I think. No matter what. We'll just blast through, pound it out, get it done Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. What do you think, Dolphin? Do we think we got it? I don't think I want to go any later tonight. Not sure about that. Uh-oh. How much longer do you think, in addition to a stream on Friday? No, we talked about this. We said that Friday and then the following Monday would work out, and then that would be enough to get through the game. And then that would set us up well for a Tuesday start on the Answer DLC, right? I think that's actually what we're lining up more on. So I think we're good. I think that'll be okay. Whew. Regardless, thank you all for hanging out with us. This is it's about as tight and deep as it gets, friends, when it comes to games that I play on the stream. And yeah, I mean, I keep telling Marissa after each of these streams that I'm like, oh, I just hope the game keeps going. I hope I hope it manages to continue to quote unquote stick the landing that it has been rolling with so far. And so far, it has. And I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it has continued to push with all of this as best as they can.